Hello everyone, BauwenDR here and welcome to this new speed build. Today we'll be doing the second background of the second part in Concrete Sanctum 2. I know this doesn't make any sense because it's you have three backgrounds now basically. This is another art background as you might be able to see or tell. I'm going to create that bird thingy. I don't know what it's called. Just like I didn't know what a beetle was in English before I made it. Stuff happens. Basically, I really think I really did pretty well on this one. To be honest, this one ended up being really good, and so I'm proud of it. That's something I can say. Here I'm just creating the feet, and now I'm going to an easier area, just the outline of that. It's not that hard. I just copy and paste a few blocks and you have an outline. And the moment I have one outline, I just copy and paste it to the other sides. It's not hard. Making art in the Geometry Dash, you have to be good at it to do it, but if you're good enough, once you're sort of at skill level, it becomes easy. I think I've hit its skill level by now, but whatever, right? So I'm just doing the outer wing right now, and well, I know this this video is a bit longer. That's because it wasn't an hour long, and basically, if I would make it an hour long, I would shorten the video down, and it would be really long, like really long, and then I need to short the video a bit more, and so the video becomes a bit longer, and well, I mean shorter, and it becomes a bit too short. In this case, it's just basically what this video length would be double. Because I would not record for 32 minutes or 36 I think it was, but an hour and 10 or an hour and 12 actually to have the double whatever. And so I would talk double of this. This video is 9 minutes long, so it would be 80 minutes and a bit more. So you see what I mean? I mean it's better by 3, so if there is 36 I'm too lazy to calculate, sorry. I think it's better by 3. I'm not sure about that, but it might be as no, a bit more than 3, because if it was longer than 30 minutes, then dividing it by 3 would be a bit more than 30, so it's a bit more than 30. I'm gonna go technical. Let's keep it at there, okay, or that, right? So this speed was way longer than the other ones. The other ones I would feel like I'm already done by this time, and well, this time I'm not done yet, so whatever. I'm now creating the round feet, which I really like actually. I like how it came out at the end, and so yeah, I'm proud of this design. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. There's probably less I'm gonna mention that I'm proud of the design, although I will mention it for the whole video. And so yeah. Creating the feet was probably one of the harder tasks. It wouldn't have been as hard as it is because I was playing on Windows because I had to record. At a certain point, if you see little black flash, it's because of me saying fuck it. I'm basically showing my screen now on full screen instead of, I mean not full screen, but Windows, but making it bigger so it's fits the screen, which is a bit easier and works a bit better, honestly. I think I was also talking on Discord. No wait, I wasn't. I was just selecting new videos, probably. I wasn't talking through Discord. So I was behind after I recorded the thing and before I recorded. Whatever, right? It's fucking late. I still have to edit this. I'm probably gonna just keep on my PC during the night just to upload everything. And that's the reason why I don't start to do everything at last moments, which I just did again. Like I did the same thing for the last vacation, which really honestly you shouldn't do, but I did it again. So yeah, I'm just saying don't do it. Here you see just making this thing on top. I'll change it later to a full because it's easier to fill in, and it's already filled in unless and it's only uses 4 objects, so it's less object heavy. Although it will be added to the LDM, so you won't notice it anyway. I know it's pretty sad, but I can't do anything about it. People have actually helped me with the LDM. They will be credited at the end of the level. I'm not going to mention their names now because I'm too lazy. I think there was only one person, no, multiple people, whatever, right? Or multiple people try to help. So there are indeed people who have a pre-version of this level, but whatever. Here I think I just extend their tails, and yeah, now I'm gonna start filling it in. Which, believe me, is not one of the harder parts of pixel art, but it's or art. It's one of the annoying parts. Honestly, it's like you're just pasting in blocks, hoping, and then basically if you have to rotate them like that, it's even worse because you can't just press D to make them move one block. No, you have to line them, have to rotate them perfectly, so you use the least amount of blocks in an area. That's irritating. Here I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making a line up or something. That was pretty useless. Here I make it a bit bigger, so it takes less blocks, and then I start filling in the skull, which I did with quite a few blocks, but whatever, it will be added to LEM, so if you, it will probably not lag anyway, because it's just normal blocks, not glow. Glow is the main causer, or mainly causes lags in levels, instead of actual fucking normal things, you know what I mean? So, whatever. What am I doing now? Oh, yeah, just, you think here I will be, yeah, I'm just changing a bit to the rotation, because I put in little dots as points, which is a weird decision, but it ended up working perfectly. I think I ended up just forgetting a part to fill up, and then, okay, here, you can be seeing making that round and changing it, so it's not an original position, but honestly, you won't even notice. Then I start working at in between these dots, so there are less dots, and they're just pointy in the inside, and so they're not. Yeah, there's still dots on the outside, around on the outside, but you have points inwards. That's pretty hard to explain. You can see what I mean right now. That's the useful thing about not having a screen and actually having a video over it. I mean, it'd be weird if you didn't have one, but whatever. Here we go. That's a finalized art. I really liked it. I just selected the colors, and now I have to do the glow around it. I just stole the glow from the other part, copy and pasted it, and changed the size and the way it looked, just because, well, if I didn't do so, it would have been weird and looked weird. If I may be completely honest with you, it would have looked different. It wouldn't have looked good. And I just use a line to make around, but nobody really notices that well. If you play the level, you probably not notice that anyway. So here I just make an outline. Honestly, if you're watching this, the outline looks way better than when you're creating it, because here it's sped up and you can just see the outline a bit better than I could when making it. I don't know what it is, but if you ever tried something like this, you can never really see the outline and it will be a bit off. Here creating this part of the feet was irritating with outlines, but I managed it, so whatever. It's done now. Then I think I just copy another part of the next layer. Oh, I forgot the other feet. I remember that, yeah. So I copied just this part of the detail, shortened it because, well, it didn't look good. I mean, it was long, and so it didn't look good. Hey, that still makes sense. And so this pasted it over the wings. I think it is. I don't know. And just pasted two of them. Changed. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, just putting on P3 or background 3, just so it will actually fit. There, too much glow, just take it out, and I think leave one there, and well, that's okay. What am I? Oh yeah, I'm just adding a bit more glow to it, so it looks good and doesn't look flat. That's quite interesting. And here I'm just removing every group from it, so it doesn't move with the other groups. Well, that was it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.